Hello, and welcome to Transplanting Gardening. In this video, I'm going to go over pruning tomato plants, indeterminate varieties, after harvesting. So here, I have a Rutgers tomato. I believe this is an indeterminate variety of tomato, which means it'll just keep growing and growing. And I transplanted it into this pot a few days ago, on July 30th, 2019. It was in a styrofoam cup, and I did not transplant it for a while. And it has a lot of suckering and a lot of branches going on here. So the first rule is you want to make sure you have sterile equipment. You do not want any dirt or mud on whatever you're using to trim the leaves. You could use your hands, but make sure they are clean because you do not want to disease the plant at all. So what I like to do is I like to bury the stem a little deeper because wherever tomato stems touch the soil, they will grow roots to get the water. So what I'm going to do here is you can see this branch is already a little broken. So I'm going to cut that off as close to the base as I can without damaging the actual plant. Now these suckers, I like to give the suckers a little bit of time to grow because the suckers, what you can do is as they grow, you can just trim them like you would trim the mother plant and then not have any leaves close to the ground. Now this, I believe, is a sucker. I'm going to actually take that off because I do not want it to be that low, and I do have another sucker going right there. So here, I'm going to trim off that branch right there. I'm going to grab it out really quick. And now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this for a little while longer and see how it does. But you can see there is a sucker trying to grow there, and I love having suckers at the bottom of the plant because it gives more production stems. So, I'm going to trim that branch off. And then this branch, you can see, has some aphids on it, looks like, maybe some bugs, but it also has some spots on it. So that could be blight, it could be a fungal disease. This plant was damaged when I transplanted it, so I'm going to see how it does. That's why it's in a smaller pot rather than one of the bigger ones like the other plants. But I'm going to trim that off because I do not, if it is diseased, I do not want it to spread to the rest of the plant. Now here, I have this sucker down here. I have this sucker trying to grow, and I have this leaf. And it looks like a leaf here, which I'm going to try to pull off. And then I have, it looks like another sucker there. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim off this branch back here as well. And now, I will be done for now. But you see, now the plant looks better. All the leaves with spots on them are gone. And now it has a sucker, some suckers down here. And then this sucker I might prune later, but I want to see how it does. So there are flowers on this plant, and I'm hoping that soon I will get a harvest. I might have to give it a tomato cage, and I may have to transplant it into a bigger pot if it does well. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.